show you something pretty cool. There's a what I want the first half of this first part of the stream. I want to show you the easiest way to beat any Spectre. There's like 3 different ways you can beat any Spectre at the junctions, because some people might struggle as they get further in on the junctions, because they might say, "Oh well, I don't know how to do this. They're too hard. I'm not going to be able to get to the next one." But I'm here to show you that there's a way easier way to complete the junctions. So, first way, go into your arsenal. You take out a good built Excalibur or Excalibur Umbra. Excalibur Umbra doesn't even really need to be that like perfectly built, but it can be built however you want. But let's say we go to the Sedna junction, one of the last junctions. Okay, so we'll go to the junction. Okay, so there are some different ways. We'll start off by just doing this. Pop Exalted Blade. And dead. Pretty easy. So you just go and pop your Exalted Blade. If your Exalted Blade isn't that well built, try and use Radial Blind or Radial Howl, depending on which Excalibur version you are. And try and blind the Spectre, and then try and go in with your Exalted Blade. Okay. The second way I can't show you because I don't have the frame, but I used to. On my old account. It's Trinity or Trinity Prime. So you're gonna want to go in there. You go in as Trinity or Trinity Prime, and just spam your Energy Vampire ability, and then just attack when you have the time. Because it's going to be taking the energy away from them, you're not going to run out of energy. You're just going to keep getting your energy back. So just keep on stunning them with Energy Vampire, and you should be good. Okay. The third one's a fun ability, but you're going to have to. It's going to require a Naros. So you're going to need a Naros for this one. So you go to the Sedna junction, or any junction whatsoever. So if you end up beating the Sands of Naros quest and getting it, or getting him from Cephalon Samaris, buying them from his rewards, which is a long way to get it, but they're both long doing the quest, or if you just bought them straight up with platinum. So either way, this way requires a Naros. So you're just gonna get him. So you go up to the Spectre, blind, and then bury, and then devour them. This one does take a while, but they're not going to be able to get out. So they're pretty much infinitely stuck here until eventually their health runs out. And usually this ability isn't really widely used because, by the way, don't worry about the counter in the bottom. It doesn't do anything really. I guess it's just to stop, when that stops, it just stops it from holding their feet in, but I already started to devour them. Okay, so, yeah, they're infinitely stuck here, and then they just get devoured. Usually when you're popping this ability in like a random game, or just like a regular game, there's somebody who's like usually shooting you, so it's not widely used, but this is a great use for his ability. You can just infinitely trap the Spectre here until their health eventually just depletes. And it's done. And then you have a little Saren Spectre on your team here, but that's it. From what I've tried to do, there's not really any other ones that are, unless you just have really good weapons with really upgraded mods. That's an easy way. But if otherwise, if you're not that good at the game, but you just happen to have an Excalibur well built or an Inaros, who's even just level 3 to use the ability. Just make sure you have a flow so you can use both pocket sand and that. Okay. So that's the first part of the stream. I don't think Gar can do anything with Natus or Necros. So I've tried Limbo and Mesa as well. Limbo, I thought just by going into the Rift, you could dodge all the attacks except her abilities or any other abilities work. But that's just for the Sedna Spectre. So that obviously it's gonna vary. Like if I just take my Inaros and actually not Inaros. If I grab, let's say, yeah, I know my Inaros isn't max level. I got him today. He just finished building today. Okay. Shut up, Borders. Alright, so if I go to, like, Venus Spectre, which is really what I think people would, like, start to struggle on, because, let me say, it's not, as a beginner, it's not an easy one to beat. As, an average player, you can probably do it easily. But if I just bring out my Mesa, and then dead, didn't really take that long. But when I brought him to the Sedna Junction, she got destroyed by Saren. I think I got one-shotted by whatever weapon she had. So yeah, the ways I just showed you, the 3 ways, work for every Spectre. Like the one with like Mesa, it only works for like a few Spectres before they start getting tough and actually shooting you out when you're using your core. But yeah, I actually am currently building Oberon. I had some platinum. I had like 51 platinum that I could use, and I could either finish building Limbo or finish building Oberon. And I was kind of trapped on which one I should finish. I decided Limbo because I just thought he was a little bit better to level up. No hate against Oberon or Oberon players. I just thought that Limbo would be easier to level up. I know as well. I'm not really a Rhino fan. I did level him up though. I leveled him up a bit so I could get more credits for it. I had no use for him. I didn't like him. Just not my kind of frame. Yeah. Alright. I need to level up my Inaros, so I'm gonna do some Venus survival missions. Yeah, I'm gonna do some Venus survival missions. When I did first get Inaros, I did some. Okay, this is annoying. I need to move my phone away. Okay, because I can hear my voice and it's interrupting me. Okay. Or anyways, okay. I can still hear it. Okay, get away. I only had it there so that I could read chat because I don't have my computer right next to me.
Set off the alarms to start.
All right. Biological attacks. Be ready.
Okay.
The infested are releasing toxic
Yeah, when I first got an arrows today, I did Sanctuary Onslaught. I got to level 11 first game of Sanctuary Onslaught, and I had never played Sanctuary Onslaught before that, because I never really knew what it was. Oh shit, that guy just juked me. He juked my shot. See, I feel like Limbo would be good for survival missions because, like, let's say you need to get life support, but there's like a bunch of people around you. Here, I'm just gonna grab this life support. Okay. I feel like you could just go into the rift, if you're passive, and then you could just chill there, grab the life support, because they're not gonna be able to damage you, I don't think. From what I've seen, the only things that damage you were the Warframe's abilities. So I feel like even in PvP, which is like, I don't really play a lot of PvP. Oh, really? That did nothing? I don't play a lot of PvP, but I know that could be OP. Just going into your rift and then nobody can attack you. Oh, I need life support. Yeah, this is also another easier way to get life support, but I feel like it would be better just to use Limbo, because then you don't need to use transference and shit, and it's just it's a little bit annoying to use transference. I know it's one button, but I still kind of find it annoying, because then you have to press it again, and you have to become invisible. I just feel like it's easier to use Limbo. Even like a Loki could be useful. You could use your decoy, you could go invisible. Loki is really good. I did have Loki. I think I bought him because I had like a 50% off coupon. And he's only 170 plat because he's a pretty easy frame to buy. And an okay frame, like it's an okay difficulty to earn. Ah, okay, I did not see that. Shit. Yeah, you get him from the hyena pack, I think. I'm not 100% sure though. Okay. Nobody's pushing me at this life support. I'll just grab that then. Almost level 13. Oh yeah, a little story time here. I was playing Sanctuary Onslaught. I died a few times because, you know, it was my first time playing a Naros, obviously. So I wasn't that used to him, and I didn't have much health because I started off level 1. I died a few times, and the people in my group didn't revive me, so I had to revive myself. But I know it costs affinity to do that, but I didn't see it coming off of my levels, like my Warframe levels, because I thought that's what it did. And then I found out, because I was like, I had like 70% of match rank 7 done. And I found that it like threw me right to the beginning. And that like actually pissed me off, but I think it was my fault though.
The raid is off to a successful start.
Definitely my fault for self-reviving. I always knew that self-reviving wasn't the best. Like, it is kind of annoying that in like solo they do make you self-revive when you die. Even though a Naros' passive is like, if you can revive yourself even without affinity, just by collecting lives, because you go into like a sarcophagus. But Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I need life support.
That should keep you going for a while.
Yeah, if you guys like get a little annoyed that I call it pocket sand, I will stop. I just don't like pronouncing the actual like word that would, or the ability's name, and because of that meme from King of the Hill, where he throws sand at the guy's eyes when he's trying to steal the person's like pocket sand. I just say that because it's like easier to say than I don't know what it's the first ability's called. It's like dissection or something along those lines. But it's like hard to say, and it's like it's easier to say pocket sand than it is the other. Okay, that's stupid. I prefer just saying pocket sand, but I understand if you guys don't like me saying it. Oh yeah, don't be mad at me, guys, but I sold my maiming strike for platinum. I should have gotten it for 80 plat, but this guy in trade chat, I messaged him like, okay, yeah, we could do it, and then he doesn't answer me back. I should have gotten 80 platinum for it, and then been able to finish both Oberon and Limbo. But then I had to get another guy. He gave me a little bit less than I needed, but I didn't need much platinum. I only needed it to at least like get one frame built, which originally was the first frame I finished was Anaros, because I didn't want to. He was only 10 hours till finish, but since I'm not allowed past 9 o'clock, or not really 9 o'clock, it depends. 10's usually the latest I'm allowed to stay on, because I'm not on my normal setup. So I have to use like our family computer, and since it's upstairs in our like main office room, my parents don't like me when I'm like yelling or making lots of noise at night. So yeah, I didn't want to have to wait till tomorrow to use a Naros, so I just like, okay, I'll just trade some of my stuff. So yeah, Maiming Strike was the original one I traded for. I think it was 50 platinum.
Get ready for a capsule.
Yeah, so. Plus, I know Maiming Strike does go for a lot. I know it used to go for over 800 platinum, because it was such a rare mod, and people were like, "Oh yeah, I want it." But I don't think it's as rare now, because especially if I have it when I'm the unluckiest person alive. Like I don't. Oh shit! I've been talking so much that I forgot to grab the.
Another life support capsule.
Oh yep, I've been talking way too much, and I just completely distracted myself from getting life support. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that.
Life support has been replenished.
Typical me though. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, but I think I got to like 5, I don't know if they're rounds or whatever they're called in Sanctuary Onslaught, but I got to the 5th one, I think, and I was able to get to the next one by myself because I just was running around because they're level 50 enemies. For some reason, my Tigris isn't that good. I'm not good at modding in this game. That's my only downside. I'm good at grinding. I'm good at most everything in this game, except for mod setups. I'm not sure how to mod properly. That's my only problem. It's like I'm trying to figure out how to mod properly and like what different mods mean. Because there's like stuff like damage reduction and stuff that I don't quite understand, even though it's probably easy and it means that it reduces the damage taken, which it probably does, but I'm dumb enough to think that it's something else.
Additional life support has arrived.
But yeah, do you guys get a glitch in your game that makes it so that... Wait, how am I not leveling up right now? I've been sitting at level 14 for so long. It's actually insane. But yeah, I like Anaris. He's a fun frame. He's good. He's really good. I like him. I know a lot of people don't like him because he only has like 2 good abilities. But I don't really care because I'm not much of an end game player. I do have the star chart complete, yeah. I do have if you don't include the Warframes I've sold for credits and stuff, I've had 18 Warframes if I didn't sell a single one. And I kept buying Warframe slots. I've had 18. Most of them I've sold because I didn't like how they really played. Some I just didn't like in general. Like Banshee was one of the ones I didn't like. She's so squishy, and I don't like squishy Warframes. I like ones that can actually hold their ground, actually hold their own in certain situations. I know, like you could put like a really ranked up vitality on. But I still don't like those type of frames. I mean, I think I'm gonna be getting Hero soon. Hero's a frame I think I'm gonna be getting soon. I'm gonna be switching to Twitch in a second, because I'm not getting anything on YouTube. I'm not really getting any attention on YouTube right now. It's like year 2, yeah. It functions on low level enemies. Yeah, you'll be capturing them instantly. But I've never found really a situation that year 2 actually doesn't get stopped by somebody shooting at you and forces you to stop. Except for, of course, when you're doing the Spectres, or even doing like, if you're doing a spy mission or something that requires sneaking around and there's only one enemy by himself. Like even with like a Loki that you took out, or like you're playing with a friend who lets you get the kill on the last guy. I've still never really found a situation where his 2 actually I can get it off. I like this 2. It's functional. It definitely is. But I think that like it really just forces you to stay still for so long. And that's why I don't use it, and a lot of people don't like Anaris, because I feel like they think he only has 2 good abilities. His form, which I'm not going to use because I know it's probably going to kill me, because I'm just not going to try it in general. I feel like even though they probably say like, oh well, it's not max rank, so we're going to make it so that you can even use it when you're like lower health, I still feel like I'm just gonna get instantly destroyed by my own ability. I'm gonna extract once I get close to level 15, which I don't know why I'm not. I don't seem to be getting close at all to level 15. His 3 just consumes so much energy, and I can actually see that. Usually I'm a little light on Warframe's abilities, and I actually look at like the good side of him and say, hey, well, I mean, it's good for this. But his 3 you have to have so much energy for, unless you're just gonna use it short term, like for a few seconds, to maybe do something like, I don't know. I just find no time where I'm actually wanting to use it. But yeah, his 1's good. I think that's all I really need from him is his 1, because that's actually bread and butter. That's what really makes Anaros functional, and makes it not a terrible frame. Like, I think Naruto would be a totally different frame if he didn't have the one that he has. I think a lot of people would actually despise him and call, like, maybe they'd have to, like, actually bring him in for a rework because people actually don't like him. I think that's what would have to happen if he didn't have his... Oh, what is... Something is draining my energy really fast. Bounce. Whoa, okay. Calm down, brother.
Additional life support has arrived.
I'll grab that.
Keep you going for a while.
Should probably leave the party I'm in, because nobody's joining. And nobody's in it currently. I'm gonna try to go for 20 minutes. I know this is a relatively easy survival mission, but I don't care. Also, his one also gives him it makes the enemies hit by it open the finishers, which is also good. Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh shit.
After that point, no amount of life support will...
I'm gonna try and get to high ground and use my 4. Dead. I think I told you. Okay, I had to. Yeah, see, I can't even use my 4. It like instantly kills you. You saw my health drop that much. Okay, ooh. Oh shit. I need to grab some fucking life support. I'm not gonna live very long. Come on, drop. Drop life support.
Has arrived. That should keep you going for a while. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Alright. 20 minutes, okay. Alright, I'm gonna extract now.
The spores have almost completely saturated the atmosphere. You need to get out of there.
It's extraction time. Alright. That was nice. Look good. Good extraction. Alright, good. Alright, so we got a good amount of creds there. Alright, stream, I'm gonna switch to Twitch.